Welcome, everyone. Join the buzz, plug in, and listen. Turn up that volume and tune in for the inside scoop on the Listen Up, Listen In podcast with your host, Preezy, live on Podbean. Download the app and join the conversation.
Welcome, everyone, to Listen Up, Listen In podcast. It's time to wake up and get your day started off right with Preezy live on Podbean. Catch the wave whether you're still at home or on the go and enjoy the show.
Good morning. We're in Mexico. We're in Mexico today. Hello. Good morning, everybody. I was having some... Turn this down a little bit. Hey, Gig, you can hear me loud and clear. You know I'm not in New York City, so... Not to tell my business, but... Everybody that's listening, close your ears. Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, I was having some technical difficulties. I was like, what in the bloom block? Can't see the forest from the trees? What's going on here? Standing on somebody's porch by accident? What's happening? Pulled into somebody else's driveway because I was drunk? What's going on? Come on, this ain't the time now. It's Monday. Y'all know how Monday is. Monday madness. Somebody called me already? Oh, Lord. I tell you, boy, I'm about to call this place where my brother at. 7 o'clock in the morning. This boy, I tell you. He must get up thinking, hey, I'm gonna call Tanya. I'm gonna call Tanya. As soon as I'm going to sleep, I'm gonna wake up in my dream and call her so I know to call her in the morning. Oh, God. Boy, I tell you. Boy, you gotta have a lot of patience. And he keep leaving messages, so he's flooding my voicemail, man. Lord, let me see my daily prayer. God, can you just, you know what? Never mind. I was gonna tell Lord to let him maybe forget just one number of my number today, like 347. I can't remember it. That's weird. I call it all the time. Just one day, Lord. Let me just give rest one day. Nah, it's all good. He can call. It's all good. Good morning, everybody. Dear God. Okay, right? Like on, what was that, Forrest Gump? She said, dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here. Dear God. I know that's what my brother probably saying. Let me get on out of here. Let me loose. I got things to do. I want to run the government. That's my brother thinking. I'm going to take a plane to Detroit, and then I'm going to turn it back around and go to Chicago. And I might stop in Virginia to see Cookie. After we go to McDonald's, I'll get back. Yo, I'm telling you, it's real out here. Mental health is real. But it's all good. God is with him, and that's the most important thing. Are we going to start this show this morning? Or are we going to play around? Because we in Mexico. Hey. It's Monday, 7:10 a.m., May 19th, 2025. You gotta go find a podcast more live than this. No, let me not say that because I don't want to brag. There's other podcast shows out there that's great. So shout out to y'all. Where y'all at? I don't know.
Tanya, you ready?
Listen up, listen in. 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 Man, woman, verse,
Jamila Adams at your service, website design marketing consultant to women over 40, helping entrepreneurs navigate their website design and marketing needs. Visit JamilaAdamsAtYourService.com to learn more about how her services can help grow your business.
Gotta submit. You gotta submit. Gotta submit.
Welcome to the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast, where we talk about life because it happens to everyone, along with some great indie musicians Q&A sessions. So come aboard, kick back, and let's vibe.
Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast.
You gotta submit. You gotta submit.
What's up, y'all? It is Monday, 7:13 a.m. I'm out here in a spot. Stay out of my business. I'm not in my studio, so hopefully y'all don't hear no echo. And it's been a great weekend. It was a great weekend. I went out there to AC, if y'all know what AC is, not the AC in your house. I went out there to Atlantic City. I saw Just Hilarious. Man, listen. Yo, I love her. Shout out to Just Hilarious, Breakfast Club. This girl is funny, man. I'm telling you, this is my second time seeing her, and I said I had to come on the show and give her a shout out. I'm telling you, sometimes you just need to just get out and laugh and joke and hear something funny. You can't be making jokes to yourself because you be like, yo, I got a joke. What is it? You got to do too many things. And yo, I'm ready to laugh. You ready to laugh, self? Yeah, I'm ready to laugh. Nah, sometimes you got to hear other people and listen to their jokes. And she was funny. You hear me? She was funny. Me and Gig went out there. We was like, yo, let's just go. Gig came down where I was at, stay on my business. And I said, yo, let's go. And when I tell you, when you sitting next to your best friend and y'all be hitting each other when you laugh, and we kept hitting, my arm hurt, really. Gig, I think you hit me too hard, and that's the bad side. Well, I'm gonna sue you for everything you got from everything. But we were laughing so hard, we was hitting each other like, Just Hilarious. I really, really like you. She is. And you know what? I don't know. She's just naturally funny. Oh my gosh. Just being around her, you probably gonna laugh all freaking day. She's great. And the show was good. And you know what? It started late, just a little bit. We black people, we that on time. But the guy that was on there, I forgot, he came out to host. He came out and talked a little bit. He was funny. I don't know his name. I think, did she say his name was Derek? No, I don't know. It started with a D, but I know he got some stuff going on in 2B. Just Hilarious is going to be on a lot of stuff. She was discussing that. She'll probably talk about it on the Breakfast Club. Shout out to you, Just Hilarious, man. You had me cracking. Yo, it was so funny. I mean, she went from talking about her grandmother who got dementia, which I understood because, my aunt is going through that. One of my aunts. And, I deal with her. And sometimes it be funny, but sometimes you be like, yo, man, because they get attitude. But, they can't help it, but my aunt is funny. And she doesn't really, really have it bad. Like, it just a little thing she'll talk about like in the past. But she still knows. My aunt is 96 years old. God bless her. That's my mother's older sibling. 96. And she still got her mind is like I'll tell you, she'll slip up maybe a couple of times. Like she'll talk about the past and stuff like that. Like she got to make believe boyfriend and stuff like that. Little things like that. But like if I walk in, I'll test her. I'll be like, who am I today? She's like, what do you mean who you are today? I know who you are. Oh yeah, you come. I said, well, what's my name? Tanya. What's wrong with you? You don't know who you are? Yo, I'll be like, oh snap. She good. I have to test her sometimes. She's 96. So sometimes she's like, why you be asking me that? I said, well, I explained it to her. I said, oh, hold on. Is that echo? Is she in here? Oh, scared me. Who did that? Me. That's who. I explained to her why I asked her because I don't want her to feel bad. So I was like, oh, Mary, sometimes we get older, the mind. I say, even I forget. But sometimes, I have to make sure that you remember me. And she's like, oh, I said, one day you may not know who I am. And she said, oh, okay. Well, it's not that time yet. So she's still hilarious. Like, she's funny. So she's nowhere near. I mean, 96 and still can remember stuff like, her home attendant, one of them misplaced her dentures, right? And she's telling me, I didn't misplace it. I gave it to the lady, Tanya, because she got 24-hour care. Yes, I had to fight for that as well. I don't care. I had to fight for that for my aunt. But she got it. And she's like, and I gave it to her. I said, you did? She says, yeah, I gave it to that one right there. She pointed out. I was like, you over there. Where's my aunt's dentures? She's like, Tiny, I'm telling you, she must have wrapped it up. She put it, how your aunt wraps stuff up. And then next she giving it to us. We think, so I don't know, some teeth missing out there. If you find any dentist, could you please call me at 347? No, I'm just playing. So she has to go to the dentist to get new dentures. But she tell you, she's like, no, she did it. She took it. I know what I did. I placed them on a tissue and I gave it to her for her to put it up. And so my aunt she still got it. I'm telling you, like I said, she'll come up with a make-believe friend. Like, I'm like, but I'm going to see my boyfriend. I'm getting out of here. Where you going? I'm getting out of here. Well, where you going? Where he picking me up. Me and Jamel, that's her grandson. And he got a plane. And he gonna pick us up. I said, he driving the plane to Brooklyn? Word? Think he could take me to Costa Rica? I joke around with her like that. You have to. She said, Costa who? I said, Costa Rica. And I don't know, but I know he coming to pick me up. So you getting on the plane in the middle of Pennsylvania Avenue by the Bell Parkway. That's right. So, that's her way of her dementia. But as far as, and then she's smart. Like, she still can write and do other things. So God bless my aunt, man. And she remembers my mom. Like, I ask her questions. I was like, who's Sally? Oh, that's what she said. Oh, Lord. I said, oh, man, I don't mean to get upset. That's Sally, my sister. Why you asking me that? She's still asking you, chill, man. I'm doing my karate move for you. I'm buzzing your snapbox. I have to ask you these questions. She said, wait, you don't have to keep that. I know I'm not there yet. I was like, well, who am I? You Sally's daughter. Tanya. Ain't no Tanya. We ain't in the South. Tanya. Yeah, Tanya. That's what they call you, Tanya. And I said, okay. So it's good if you have a family member that is experiencing dementia, talk to them. That's hard. And then they get a little attitude. My aunt, like, she tell everybody she gonna kick them. She curse you. I'll kick you in you. I'll bust you in you. Don't play with me. I'm married. You gotta chill with the home attendants. They said that you getting ready to bust them up with a pipe. I don't care who they think they are. They tell me what to do. I said, yeah, but they gotta take care of you. And she got beautiful home attendants. God bless them. Oh my God. I couldn't ask for anything more. They treat her like that's their mom. And that's so important, They treat her like that's their mom or their grandmother. They're beautiful women. Oh my God, the team is just awesome, and it's deep. It's amazing how the brain just does its thing. I feel sad for people that are in these nursing homes and nobody come visit them and stuff like that. It's messed up. So if you got a elderly person in your life, I don't know, aunt, uncle, anybody, go check up on them, and you'll have fun with them too, because it's funny. They be making up stuff. Mom be like, I'm getting ready to go out. Where you going? You can't, because the foot is messed up. I'm gonna get dressed and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna just get in my car. You don't have a car. Yes, I do have a car. I got a red and green one. Oh, you got 2 cars. That's right. Where they at? Outside. So I mess with her. I have fun with her, but you have to, because you don't know. You don't know. That's how life is. But anyway, let's get back to the show. Shout out to Just Hilarious, man. I love you, man. I hope you hear this. Yo, Just Hilarious, I wish I could. I'm going to email you or something. I'm going to do something. You made my weekend. I'm going to always support you. I think you're hilarious. You got the perfect name, Just Hilarious. And I posted that. Just Hilarious is hilarious. For real. Shout out to her. She got married. I didn't even know she was married. And I know she had a baby. So, and she has an older son. So, he's up there, he's a teenager. But God bless her, she doing things, man. If you watched her from the beginning on the Instagram and Facebook and all that, you see where she started from, just like she said on her show. And she was so funny, she was so real, because she was talking about being in relationships with, and it was a little raw with it, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? You just all do the show, but you took it to stride. You know how to. If you're an adult, you know how to handle certain situations. What they talk about, but she had some great points of when you deal with a younger, youngins. That's what she called it, young men opposed to older men. And it was hilarious. And, oh my gosh, it was funny. My stomach was in so much pain. I was laughing. I kept, Gig, I just want to let you know my arm hurt. You was punching me. You didn't have to laugh so hard. I think you kicked me too. Messing up my pumas. I was cute that day. Hey. We was having fun in Atlantic City. Yeah. And I'm not too far from Atlantic City, so it was a lot of fun. Yep. I ain't like it's dark though on them highways though. I don't like it. Yes, you did, Gig. I did hit you though. She said, I did hit you though. What? Drinking early in the morning? Spit over some cognac. What you doing? Anyway, let's get back to the show. I hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. It was pretty nice outside, wasn't it? It was like glorious. It was beautiful. It was so nice outside, for real. It was nice, yo. It was nice outside. We keep talking about something. It was so nice. Oh, girl, it was nice. Yes, hopefully we'll have a good today. Today is Monday. You know how Monday is? It's like, starting all over again. That's why I said back in stride again. But you already know, if you're new to Listening podcast, I talk about the news and the social media topics. There's a lot of stuff that did take place this weekend. Some good, some bad, some happy, some sad. And we're going to discuss it. But before I do, I love to take a commercial break. I like to give me a cup of coffee real quick. So I'm going to take this commercial break. You want a cup of coffee, do your thing. Shout out to everybody. First of all, before I even go there, shout out to all my New Yorkers. For real, that's taking the planes, trains, planes, automobiles, buses, skateboards, e-bikes, regular bikes, roller skates. Some of them even probably got on some skis, Ubers and Lyfts just to get to work on time. Please don't rush. Driving, just seeing people rushing and dipping and dabbing all in the lanes. It is so silly. Why are you doing that? It is really unnecessary to drive like that. If you're late, you're late. If you get into an accident, you're going to be later. If you make that accident, and then you're jeopardizing everybody else's life that's on the road. So please, just set an alarm clock or do something. I know things do happen, and we do run late sometimes, but I'd rather than be late than never. You understand what I'm saying? Think about the people that's on the road. Think about the people that's in your car with you. Think about yourself. That's the most important thing. First of all praise to Jehovah God and Jesus Christ every day. Amen. And give yourself a round of applause because you woke up this morning. What's wrong with you? That's right. It's a new day, like Patti LaBelle said. It's a new day. But anyway, let's go to this commercial break. If you got something quick to do, go do it. You better come back because I'll bust you all in your snot box. Don't play with me in the morning. Here's the Listen Up, Listen In podcast, baby. This how we do. Hey, y'all. Don't y'all go nowhere now. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Hey, everybody. This is Preezy. Tune in to Listen Up, Listen In podcast, Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bringing you great topics, positive vibes, and a whole lot of fun.
It's not your situation. I just need contemplation over you. I'm not so systematic. It's just that I'm an addict for your love. Nothing will I wanna hold you. I never ever should have told you you're my only girl. I'm nothing will I wanna hold you. I never ever should have told you you're my only world. Just think how long I've known you. It's wrong for me to own you lock and key. It's really not confusing. I'm just a young illusion, can't you see? Nothing will wanna hold you. I never ever should have told you you're my only girl. Nothing will wanna hold you. I never ever should have told you you're my only world.
Georgia, pudding pie, kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgia, pudding pie, kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgia, pudding pie, kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgia, pudding pie, kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgia, pudding pie, kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgia, pudding pie, kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry.
It's not your situation. I just need contemplation over you. I'm not so systematic. It's just that I'm an addict for your love. Nothing will wanna hold you. Never ever should have told you you're my only girl. Nothing will wanna hold you. I never
This
Yeah. Georgia Porgy and Pudding Pie. What's up, y'all? I like that song. That was a hot hit. Yeah. But right now, let's get to the news. You already know my news station is Channel 7 Eyewitness News because I like them. Not taken away from any other news station. I just like Channel 7 Eyewitness News. So, are y'all ready? No matter where I'm at, I'm always going to talk about the New York news because that's where I'm from. Okay? So let's get started. Are you ready? Put on your seatbelts, put on those helmets, and some of y'all might need some gloves. Let's get it. New Jersey Transit strike to end after deal reached. Service resumes Tuesday. That's right. Let me tell you what they said. Let me tell you. Maybe I should play it. Let me let them talk. Let them tell the story. Hold on, please.
150 train engineers reached a tentative deal on a new contract. Officials say the agreement provides workers with a generous wage increase, something that they have been fighting for years.
Yep, and despite the progress, train service is not back yet. We talked about this just a second ago. For hundreds of thousands of commuters, it's not back yet. Comes back tomorrow. Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman live outside of New York Penn Station with more on that. Lindsay, good morning.
Good morning, Michelle and Charlene. Yeah, you may see some people here at Newark Penn Station behind me, but that's because the station also serves Amtrak and PATH trains, so people will be showing up for their commute, but not New Jersey Transit just yet. Tomorrow, you'll see those passengers lining up once again. The deal has been reached. It hasn't been ratified yet, but indeed, there is a tentative agreement in place. Let's get into a little bit about what happened over the weekend and what we are now believing to be happening moving forward. Members of the Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineers and trainmen walked off the job, as we know, Friday morning, right at 12:01 a.m. And indeed, train service was suspended on Friday for the 100,000 daily riders and throughout the weekend. This was the first transit strike in over 40 years for New Jersey Transit, and it lasted a full 66 hours. The union members said wages were really the sticking point. They say engineers were making $10 to $12 an hour less than their counterparts at other regional railroads, causing some of them to leave New Jersey Transit for agencies like Amtrak, Metro North, or LIRR. But around 6:30 last night, a tentative agreement was reached, which the head of the transit agency says should raise wages without raising prices too much for customers. Okay, and again, the details still have not been reached at this point, or at least have not been released at this point, so we are still waiting to find out what is going to be happening. And again, it does need to be presented to the 450 union members before it is all official, but expecting that it is going to be ratified, and that means tomorrow morning, that is when service will resume once again for all of those customers who have been without New Jersey Transit throughout the weekend. Reporting live from Newark, Lindsay Tuckman, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
I don't know why they didn't start today. I mean, they had to celebrate. Everybody at the bar, they drinking. Why they didn't start today? Today's Monday. People have said, oh my gosh, I gotta wait till the next day. Unless this was yesterday's. No, today, May 19th. I guess they gotta get things in order. I mean, I don't know, sign some papers. I don't know. Anyway, that's good. The strike is over. And that's the most important thing, that the strike is over. For real. Ain't nobody want to do no strike unless they playing baseball. Hey, yo, the Mets beat the Yankees. I was watching that on the screen. I'm thinking about, I should drive over. I need to find a bar somewhere because I can't get on my TV. I need to watch the next game. I gotta get to the bar early. I'm gonna get there when they open so I could get a seat. I was like, excuse me, y'all need me to wipe down some tables, anything? Who are you? I'm here to watch the game. This early? Well, I want to make sure I get a seat, so I put my sweater in that seat. Don't let nobody take that seat, okay? Because that's my seat. You want me to write my name on it? Okay, it's okay. Give me something so I can put on it, like a cup or something. Give me a blue cup, because blue is my favorite color. I don't want nobody to take that seat. And my seat. You know how little kids are. Mine. And you share with your sister, sweet. Mine. What's wrong with us, dear? I don't know. We have to pray with her. I'll put a wrap a Bible behind her knee. What's this on my leg? A Bible. Tying it on your kneecap. You talking different. You ain't never had that deep voice before. What's wrong with you? Mine. Kids' voice be changed when they get angry. I said it's mine. Yo. But anyway, I gotta find a place to watch this game. When I was at Atlantic City this weekend, I was watching a basketball game. I was watching the WNBA. I watched this wrestling stuff. I don't even like it. Gig like that stuff where they be punching each other and kicking. I know they be breaking their toes. You can't tell me that you playing a sport. First of all, you barefoot. You ain't got no Nikes on, son. You ain't got no Jordans. You ain't even got no skips. Your toes is butt naked toes just out. All your toes is out. And you kicking and punching? Like, that is not even fair. Like, you can't just pick one. Like, punch comes here, then you kicking me. Then you jabbing me with my elbow. I don't like that sport. I think that sport is so rough. What is it called? MMA. More like MAA, BLRT, BLT, lettuce and tomatoes, mayonnaise, a little bit of... Listen, I don't like that sport. I don't like it. There's two ladies, they's fighting, right? So let me tell you what happened. And the Spanish one was beating up the white girl. I'm sorry, I'm not being racist, but I just have to, just tell you. And she put a knot on this white girl's face, and they keep hitting that same spot. And then finally, she punched her so hard, like she won. She won the fight. And I was like, look at this girl. Her face all messed up. She got talking like this. Well, it was a good fight and everything. I need to go to the bathroom. It was bad. I don't like stuff like that. Like, boxing is my favorite sport. Don't get me wrong. I love boxing. But after a while, when you be seeing their face all deformed and you gotta think about it. Somebody constantly punch you in your head. And listen, I don't know how they do it. God bless them for real, because that is a rough sport. MMA, BLT, hold the orange juice. It's rough. Yo, man, Gig, you know that fight was bad. Like, I felt it. I was like, like every time she punched, I was like, like when somebody driving and they supposed to stop and you the passenger and you press the brake for them, but it's on your side. Like, slow down. You be driving. Yo, I do that. Like, I be pressing buttons on the dashboard and I'm not be there. Are you gonna stop? Is there anything that can help me make you stop when you're supposed to stop? Like, could you stop? But anyway, that's rough, man. That's a rough sport. That I could see me now in that ring. I'm like, get back up, back up. I'm not ready yet. He's like, back up. And then you in the cage. I'd be climbing that cage. Get off of me. Get off my shirt. I couldn't do it. They be like, yo, get her out of here, man. Why y'all said that she was ready? I'm not ready, okay? Well, listen. Kick me again. Y'all gotta give me some sneakers. I don't hit my pinky toe. I don't even understand how they kicking with like barefoot. You can't. And I seen a video one time. This dude kicked this other dude. His whole thing just broke right on the floor. Like just, it's like a pretzel. You tear a pretzel up. Whole ankle just, wow. Just bada bing, bada boom. It was, I don't know. I ain't trying to mess my body up like that for real. I'm not. I don't even want to get in an argument because I'm afraid I'm going to hurt my throat. For real. And you argue with somebody, you be yelling and screaming like, yo, I told you, yo, I'm telling you, son, that's on the real. You better. By the end of the day, you be like, hi, Miguel. What's wrong with you? Can I get the horse in the blue one? Yeah, I need that. What happened? Oh, I was arguing with Jonathan again. Oh, every time you argue with Jonathan, you always mess up your throat. I know. Give me 2-pack, because I know something coming up at the end of the week. Yo, I don't want to even argue. I can't. I don't want to argue with nobody, because it's just frustrating. You put your body through so much when you be yelling and screaming. So I can't even imagine what those fighters be going through. Your heart and your lungs and everything be like, yo, what's really good? Yo, let us out, son. Let us out. Yo, let us out. You see the kidneys jumping around. Yo, what's up? She at it again, son. Yo, she get ready to go in. Your body parts is going crazy when you argue it. That's just stress and the heart beating faster. You ever see some of these street fights? Yo, I don't even know why people even get into street fights, because they be like holding each other like, you gonna stop? You better let me go. No, you let me go. Hold him. I am. Get off of my head. No, get off of mine. You putting your body through mad stress. Your hairs be rising up on your arms, your toes holding on to each other inside the shoe. Like, what's gonna happen? I don't know. Let's just stay together. It's crazy. So I'm not trying to get involved in nothing violent. I'm just trying to be peaceful. What up, Cynthia? What's good, Cynthia? What happened? What happened to Cynthia? Cynthia said, I guess I had a bad wreck. My shoulder needs surgery. I've been working, but I'm good. I'm blessed. That's what's up. Sister says, my son trains for MMA and jiu-jitsu. Oh, God. I don't mind jiu-jitsu. I was supposed to do jiu-jitsu years ago, but these injuries I got, I ain't going up there. They go, ready for what? You know, I mean, like, bend your arm like this. Nah, bro. I took the wrong class. My apologies, Kang Yu. Let me get on out of here. I know I signed these papers. No, stay here. You're not going to hurt too bad. Now, you understand. I had seven surgeries, and I don't think I could. Yo, what's really good? Why you got my elbow by my left ear? This is my right side, son. It's over here. Don't worry. We'll fix it. No, bro. Listen, put it back. Thank you. Listen, this is not the class. I didn't think I really can't do this. Are you sure? Yes. Don't say that word again. What? Don't say, are you sure? Are you sure? Oh, I gotta go. Listen, y'all got masks in here? Yeah, give me some window. Nah, I'm good. I really want to take the jitsu. I really want to. I wanted to do it so bad. I wanted to so bad but at the job, I couldn't use that. I've definitely been fired. I tell them now, line up. We ain't lining up. You see me pulling out my bandana, tying it around my head. I said, please line up for chow. What if we don't want to? Officer Dupree? You, come here. Hey, you over there. Turn the camera around. Why? Because I said so. You, come here. The one that doesn't want to line up. Let me talk to you. What's up? I told you before. You're giving me a lot of problems. I don't like it. And now, you must see my skills. I'm flipping y'all. Are you ready to line up now? Yo, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get back online. I just got a bad phone call from my cousin. He locked up too, so I apologize for that. Get online. And don't do it again. So I couldn't do that. I'd be stupid out here. I act stupid. I'd be like trying to be a superhero. No, and I can't catch no bullet. Somebody arguing with somebody at Starbucks. Hey, listen, I ain't ordered this. Well, that's what you ordered, sir. What seems to be the problem? Well, I had ordered a cappuccino and an extra whip, extra cream, and some other stuff on it, some sprinkles. And they talk about, that's not what I ordered. Stand back. Let me take care of this. Hey, you, behind the counter. That's right. I get too deep into it. Listen, I just came from my jiu-jitsu class. You don't want any problems from me. Girl, if you don't get on out of here, I've seen you here before. Well, I work here. That's right. Tell me, do you want to work here tomorrow? If you don't give her what she wants, I'll be forced to show you what master taught me. Girl, I see you all the time over here. Don't you got a podcast? You know me well. What's my name? Preezy, Preezy? I don't care what your name is. You better get on out of here. Okay. but you'll be sorry. No, let me stop, y'all. Too many karate movies. Too many karate movies. I'm telling you, I got that stuff down pat. Even to flip it. I'm still flipping. That will be all for my show. Let me stop. All right, listen, let's get back to the news. Y'all play too much. Every time I talk about something, y'all throw me off. All right, so let me see. I get excited with the Chinese movies because I used to watch it on Saturdays all the time. All right, for New York City, y'all only getting 66 degrees, okay? I don't know what down here is getting. Usually, if it's 66 degrees in New York, it's about 5 more degrees out here in the South. So we probably get about 71, you know. But that's nice. Joe Biden diagnosed with, oh my God. Are you kidding me? Joe Biden, former President Joe Biden diagnosed with aggressive prostate cancer. Oh man, let me read this. Well, let them read it. Oh no. You see how happy, sad, good or bad? 1 minute you're laughing and joking, and now you just, oh man, let me read
Well, the
this.
first thing we're hearing from medical experts is the fact that prostate cancer is manageable. Now, there is no cure for the former president because his cancer has already spread to his bones. And now that family facing some tough decisions that will shape President Biden's quality of life moving forward. Former President Joe Biden will soon begin treatment for an aggressive form of prostate cancer. His office announcing today that a biopsy revealed the diagnosis. A doctor from Northwestern Medicine says today's report indicates that Biden has stage 4 cancer since it has already spread to his bones.
If it's spread to the bones, you cannot cure the cancer. Curative therapy does not exist, but it's very treatable and controllable.
Dr. Chris George says Biden's age will factor into the kind of treatment he and his family decide to go with.
He's going to face some choices. So you can treat this with a hormonal approach entirely, which we call androgen deprivation, which means that we lower his testosterone level. And that maneuver just by itself is very, very effective in controlling the cancer.
ABC 7 anchor Jose Sanders is familiar with these treatments. He's been battling prostate cancer since 2017. He's now in his third bout with the disease, which he says can really take a toll on day-to-day activities.
I never know from day to day how I'm going to feel when I wake up. And that's the frustrating part of all of this. I know it's all working. I know that, like people say, rarely anymore do people die from this. You may die with it, you know. And that's the hard part.
Former President Biden has mostly remained out of the public eye since leaving office. His first public appearance since then came here in Chicago just last month, and he has since mentioned that his cognitive abilities were okay. Sanders believes battling this cancer at Biden's age of 82 could be much more difficult.
That's what I worry about, you know, because I'm tired. I ain't that old, but I'm tired. So I can only imagine what, you know, because he already had some health challenges.
With Biden's current stage of diagnosis, he could see some cognitive decline, but there is optimism within the modern medicine that is available to him.
I would expect his quality of life over the next year to be reasonably good. I would not expect him to die of this disease in the next year.
Now, the office of the former president says he and his family are reviewing treatment options at this time, but they're optimistic this will be able to be managed. Now, I think Jose Sanders was the perfect example of the fight that's ahead for the former president. You know, the cancer has reached his bones as well, like Biden, but you see that energy there. He's still pumping out stories here. It's still very manageable to go forward.
Yeah, definitely. Always meets that challenge with that energy and grace. So we always wish him the best.
Absolutely.
Wow, I'm so angry right now. I really like Joe Biden. I tell you, this cancer is just, I'm so tired of it. I don't understand why they can't find a cure. It's just so messed up. You know, I don't care who it is. I don't wish none of that on anybody. I just, oh, man. And they say, you know, he already had little things going on. So, that's messed up. Wow. Because, you know, after being a president, you trying to chill, hang with your family, do different things, go away. You retired. And I'm getting tired of hearing stories of people retiring. And then like 2-3 years later, they gone. Like, yo, you worked all your freaking life. And that's it? Oh my God. It's rough, man. That's why we gotta live our life. We gotta enjoy it. Pray. Because some things are just out of our control. Guys, please go get checked out. Do your yearly exams, and women too, because I talk about it all the time. Matter of fact, I posted a show yesterday when I was talking about mammograms and going to the GYN. You have got to get these medical checkups. You have to. Anything don't feel right, go to the doctor, because your body talks to you whether you believe it or not. It talks to you. You know you better than anybody. Come on, man. Go get your checkups. I'm so tired of hearing men saying, I don't want to do that. Y'all bugged out. Go and get them checkups. It's so important. Get your heart. Everybody should have a heart doctor, which is a cardiologist. You should have a regular doctor, of course. Women, gynecologists, fellas, go get that prostate check. Everything. Come on. Certain things we just have no control of, but I would rather know so that I can do what I need to do, to prolong my life, if possible. Joe Biden is what? In his late 80s, I think? I'm just, even with my coworkers, a lot of them, they retire and they like 3 years, 4 years, passing away. We work 20, 25 years, some even longer. And to not enjoy it is so important to get checked out. I'm telling you, I'm a scary person. I'll see something on my body that look discolored. I'll be like, yo, what's that? I ain't see that before. Like, I'm dead serious. I might be overdoing it. What up, Fax? Yes, Fax says yes. Break down the stigma. Good morning, especially while healthcare is free. He said, listen, please, y'all, go get checked out. I had one friend like, oh, I don't want to know. What you mean you don't want to know? You need to know. Because whatever it is, and let's say it might not even be anything, but whatever it is, maybe it's at a stage where it could be taken care of. And even if it's not, go find out. Find out so you'll know now what to do. All right. God forbid, whatever it is uncurable. You know what's going to happen. This is the opportunity now to start taking care of your stuff, get your stuff together. And I told you I was going to have a show about will and trust. I'm going to do a show about that. And it's so important. We really take things for granted. I sat up here the other day and was like, I still things I got to take care of. God forbid, you don't know every time you walk out the door. You don't know if you're coming back. But you want things in order. You don't want your family running around going crazy the last minute. Oh my God, where's this? Where's that? Because they are already stressed. And having your stuff in order makes it a little bit more easier for them to manage the stress that they're already dealing with. Fax Porcupine says, stop going to these clinics. These major hospitals are taking Medicaid. They're taking every type of health care. And you can walk in, they still can't refuse. For real. Y'all go get these checkups. This hurt me, man. I'm gonna be sad today, knowing that Joe Biden got aggressive prostate cancer. I know he's up there in age and stuff, but you don't want to hear it. Well, he just left the White House, man. Like, come on, like, you want to chill. And even when I talk to people, like, I don't know, people just, they're not enjoying their retirement. Like, golly, like, I don't know. That's why we have to live our life. Please go get checked out. If you have a headache that just doesn't feel right, go get checked out. Go get checked out. Go do your blood test, your urinalysis. Go get, I hope I said that right. Yo, I be messing up sometimes. I ain't no nurse, I ain't no doctor, shoot. But I know to go get checked out. Listen. Yeah, that's why I be telling y'all all the time. I'm going to see the doctor. That's right. I get my physical. Sometimes they be calling me too much, though. I be like, yo, I just was there 5 days ago. What's up with y'all? Y'all got some bills to pay, some light bill, gas bill, something. Y'all keep going. I just was there. Ahmad, I just was there. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, come on. Y'all overdoing it. Y'all ODing now. Chill out. But they know. I get checked out, man. Listen, like I said, if there's things that come our way and it's uncontrollable, ain't nothing we can do. But pray on it. Ain't nothing we can do. There's a lot of things that's just uncontrollable. But y'all need a physical. Every year you should be going to get your physical. Every year. Ladies, y'all already know. Mammo, GYN, all that. Fellas, come on. I hate when fellas be talking that stupid. I want nobody going up there. Oh, you didn't say that before when I was that. I'm just saying. I'm saying it's stupid. It's stupid. If something gonna change help you in your life, and what's the problem? Come on, get it together. Even colonoscopies. You sleep. You don't feel nothing. You don't feel nothing. You sleep. Matter of fact, I gotta get one done because, my doctor want to check out my stomach and all that. Let him do it. I don't care. I don't care what y'all do. I'm asleep. As long as I wake up. And a lot of people get a little nervous about that. But listen, what we gonna do? You have to get checked out. You can't see inside your stomach. What you think you could put a flashlight to your stomach and see what's going on inside your body? We used to do that when we was little. You ever did that? You took a flashlight, thought maybe you could see your heart and stuff like that. Yes, I did. I was the only one that was cuckoo when I was young. Don't play yourself. But you have to get these things done. Colonoscopies. You have to find out what is going. Just think about it. You had this body all your whole life. Something's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. You gotta go get your check. You don't eat this, you don't eat that, you don't drink this. You really think that things might not be going on in your body? Yes, you gotta get checked out. Get your intestines checked out. Get your stomach checked. You gotta see what's going on. Get MRIs on your heart. What you think? This thing is been beaten since you was born. You don't think something might not be right? Come on. And it could be something so minor. But you got to check it out, especially if stuff go through in your family, like diabetes, heart disease. Heart disease is in my family. Diabetes is in my family. So I got to watch that. I'm borderline. So that's why I tell you, I got to chill with all the sugar and heart disease. I have to get my heart checked out every year. Both of my parents died from it. So I have a brother that had a heart transplant. So it runs deep, I have a niece that has, problems with her heart. So you have to get checked out, especially when things are in your family. So please, guys, what does it take to go get a physical? And it might be the best thing you do, because if it is something, the opportunity to get it together and fix it. You know what I mean? No. It's crazy you got a job that got medical, but you don't get medical treatment. Do that make any sense? How you have a job that you be fighting for benefits? Yo, I need my benefits. I need somebody with benefits, girl. But you don't go to the doctor. So you got to make that you on a medical. You got all these benefits, dental and all that, but you don't go to the doctor. You don't go to the dentist. That don't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Go get a physical. Get an exam from head to toe. Sometimes you have to say things to get these tests done too. Well, then do it. Do it. Do it. If you got a good doctor, they know what to do. Trust me, they know what to do. Get a physical. It's scary out here, man. Your foot ain't right, if something ain't right, something tingling, something that normally doesn't happen, don't brush it off. My dad used to say, oh, he was having chest pains. Oh, it's just a little gas, just a little gas. I remember that. I was little. I remember him saying it. Oh, it's just a little gas, just a little gas. Give me some water. That's what my dad used to say. Oh, just give me something to drink. Child, he was having minor heart attacks. Last one took him out. He didn't go to the doctor. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Stop with all that stubbornness. No. We want to live. Hey, the world might not be the best thing right now. There's a lot of things going on, but I sure love to wake up and see that sun and them little Tweety birds tweeting. I don't care what nobody say. And I want to be here as long as possible. No, we don't know our time, but I want to be here as long. I don't want to push it. I don't want to make it more close as it's supposed to be. I understand? So that's why I said we got to start eating right, start walking, exercising, hey, listen, the body's a machine. And it's going to work. Whatever you put in it, that's how it's going. That's the output. Whatever you input, it's going to be the output. But the most important thing is go get checked out. Prayers to you, Joe Biden. I know you're going to be going through a lot of stuff, man. But I'm pretty sure he has a lot of people by his side, and he's going to be all right. And pray for him, for real. I hate to hear any stories like this. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is in the world. It's tough dealing with that. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, y'all heard about what happened in Brooklyn? A cadet identified as one of 2 victims killed in Mexican Navy ship crashed into Brooklyn Bridge. So this thing was going over the Brooklyn Bridge, and it was really too tall. And I'm surprised that it didn't cause damage to the cars that was driving across. I saw the video. But let me play the story and see what they say, because they can tell it better than I can. So what happened by the Brooklyn Bridge? Tell it, baby girl. Tell it. Girl, I said to tell
Navy
it.
ship to slam right into the Brooklyn Bridge. That was awful to see. The crash killed 2 people, injured nearly 24 more. There were actually sailors on those, they're called cross trees that run across those masts. Ooh. Eyewitness News reporter Phil Tate live on the Lower East Side with what we know so far. Phil, that's the ship behind you, right?
Yeah, Michelle, I won't even make a delay. Take a look right now. You can see one of those 3 masts that are damaged as we just have some sunlight this morning to see exactly that mast that is now on its side. And that just goes to show you the impact that really happened on Saturday night as this ship had went right into the Brooklyn Bridge. I want to get straight to some video right now. As you all mentioned, that there were 2 people who unfortunately died and it injured 22 other people. Now, that ship was going south to the Brooklyn waterfront to fuel up before heading to Iceland on a goodwill tour when a reported mechanical failure. Now, the vessel appeared to lose power that left the ship drifting north, going out of control. Now, the current had pushed the ship backwards into the Brooklyn Bridge, snapping its 3 masts. Now, this morning, we're learning more about the victims as Mexican authorities have now said the 2 victims were young naval cadets training on the ship, identifying these 2 people as America Yamale Sanchez, who's pictured on your screen, along with Adele Marcos. Now, last night, many folks came out to pay tribute to the lives lost as this painful tragedy sinks in.
They're all happy and excited and saying, bye to it. And then all of a sudden that happened. It just crushed everyone.
I'm shocked that it's open right now, that cars are going across it right now and people are walking on it, just because the damage that it took. But apparently it's okay. I hope our city officials did a good job checking that.
And right now you're taking a look at one of the 3 damaged masts. As we get some daylight now, we can take a better look at much of the damage. Now, the NTSB is here in New York City. They started to assemble just yesterday. They'll be having a press conference at around 3 today. It's still unclear where they are in their investigation, but we'll be standing by for all of those updates.
Wow,
We're live
that's
at Pier
messed
36
up.
this morning. I'm Phil Tate, Channel 7.
That thing was
Eyewitness
tall.
News.
That thing was really tall, though. I'm like, but where were they? I mean, I know they were going to the dock, but it was really tall. I'm glad that it didn't destroy the cars that were going across. The cars that were going across the bridge. I'm glad that it didn't do damage where cars would have fell in. I'm not, I'm just saying that. I don't know. It's always something, right? Everybody having a good time. I think it was one guy and one girl that died. I should say man and woman that passed away. Wow, it's crazy. I saw the video. I was like, oh my gosh. Terrible. And then others that got hurt. So prayers to the ones that lost their lives and prayers to the ones that's in the hospital and recovering. It's crazy. It's always something, right? Fax Porcupine says, I have been campaigning to run for city. Everyone is overweight. So we have a program called Get Moving. They got to bring the weight down and come outside. Just walk, run. For real. That is, true facts, baby. Cynthia says, I seen it on my news, and that boat was tall. Yeah, that's the second boat that's hit the bridge, and the same thing happened with the boat losing power. Oh, remember that? Now, that was crazy. That was insane. Yeah. Thanks for liking the show, guys. Let's see what's going on. What else is going on in the news before I go to social media? 18-year-old killed another injured after shooting in East New York. Yo, they got to do this with this gun stuff, man. I can't take it. It's aggravating, man, with this gun
Childs
crap.
of East New York shot once in the torso on Jersey Avenue. An 18-year-old girl was also shot. She's in stable condition, recovering from a wound in her arm. Police are still looking for the shooter.
Crazy, boy. It's like the Wild Wild West. Soon as you go outside, look around, look up and down, hit the ground, bullets just floating everywhere. They don't care. They stop and they stare. Oh well, they keep on moving. Yo, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a remix, so I'm dead serious. It's gonna be a remix. It's too much. Man dies after going into cardiac arrest during half marathon. Wow. It says a runner has died after suffering a medical emergency while running the Brooklyn Half Marathon on Saturday. According to the NYPD, a 31-year-old man was 8 miles into the 13.1-mile race when he went into cardiac arrest near Ocean Parkway and 18th Avenue. On-site medical staff performed CPR on the man at the scene before transporting him to Maimonides Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. It is with sadness and heavy hearts that we confirm the passing of one of today's race participants, said New York Road Runner CEO Rob Simulkajair. Whoa. Simulkajair. I hope I say Mr. S. In a statement on Saturday, on behalf of the whole running community, we extend our deepest condolences to his family, friends, and loved ones. Meanwhile, the runner's identity has not been released and is pending family notification. That's sad. Thank you, Cynthia. That's messed up. Cynthia says, yes, this crime around my town is so bad. There's always some young dude shooting up crap. I've lost a friend's mother to an unknown drive-by? Wow, she was sitting at home watching TV. That's crazy. It's too much, man. I tell you, every time you go out the door, you don't ever know. U.S. leaders react to Biden's diagnosis. President former Joe Biden was diagnosed with prostate cancer last week. His office said in a statement on Sunday. The news came after it was revealed that a small node was detected during a routine physical exam. The prostate cancer is diagnosed. Biden and his family reviewed treatments. Former President Barack Obama posted a sincere message on X on Sunday evening saying, Michelle and I are thinking of the entire Biden family. Nobody has done more to find breakthrough treatments for cancer in all its forms than Joe. And I am certain he will fight this challenge with his trademark resolve and grace. We pray for a fast and full recovery. Melania and I are saddened to hear about Joe Biden's recent medical diagnosis. Trump wrote on Truth Social the same day. We extend our warmest and best wishes to Jill and the family, and we wish Joe a fast and successful recovery. Former Vice President Kamala Harris also posted on X on Sunday saying she and her husband are keeping President Joe Biden and his family in their prayers. Joe is a fighter, and I know he will face this challenge with the same strength, resilience, and optimism that have always defined his life and leadership, she wrote. Her husband, Doug Emhoff, a former second gentleman under Biden, separately posted his regards. Also sharing her regards was former State Secretary Hillary Clinton, who posted, I'm thinking of the Bidens as they take on cancer, a disease they've done so much to try to spare other families from. Wishing you a speedy, full recovery. Oh, wow. A lot of people wrote things. Kathy Hochul, Governor J.B. Pritzker, California Governor Gavin, Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Wow. And many more. That's nice. You know, we may have our disagreements here and there, but stuff like this, everybody just got to come together for real. Facts Porcupine said, we need to stop this. This is a black thing, plain and simple. I got a couple of train stations. Women can't walk down a block. And everybody wanting to defund the police. Wow. Thanks for liking the show. Cynthia says, what about this weather? What's up with all these tornadoes in Louisiana? It's always windy and rains almost every week. But I found out that the house I live in was from 1950. I met this lady that owned the house before our landlord did. That was cool. Oh, that's what's up. Facts Porcupine says, mortality doesn't have an enemy. It has reality to us. Yo, let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think they should bring the patent frisk? I remember when Bluebird was in office. I'm speaking for New York. He was in office and they did the patent frisk. And I know a lot of people say, oh, we racially profound. But, hey, not for nothing. Hey, if you ain't got a gun, you ain't got nothing to worry about. That's how I feel. And I'm getting tired. Y'all, these young people out here got these guns, man. Facts Porcupine said Trump has a death penalty. If you kill a cop, and we have only 15 years of the murder of somebody. We have only 15 years of the murder of somebody. Yeah. I say bring it back. Thanks. Facts, Gig. I say bring it back. I'm telling you. Bring it back. Seashell said bring back the patent frisk. I'm telling you, bring it back. Because you'll hesitate now to come outside with whatever you got. You be so until you get in the house. I can't bring you outside. Why you can't bring me outside? You just bring me outside before in the summertime. I can't bring you outside because cops, they patent frisking. Patent who'sing? Patent fisking. And if they pat me down, feel you, I'm going to go to jail. Well, okay. Guess I won't see summer. No, you won't. So you stay right here and here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. I think they should bring it back. And I spoke to I got an officer friend, right? I was like, yo, you think they should bring the patent frisk back? He said, absolutely. I said, it's going to make your job harder, right? He says, yes and no. He says, there's so many guns out here. He said, I'm telling you, it's mad. And he's an NYPD, it's mad guns out here. And the young guys got it. A lot of them, the majority of these young kids have it. He says they need to bring that back. I said, wow. Because I thought maybe he was going to say, it might make our job a little harder. Now we got to pull over people. We got to look at people like, who might probably. He was like, no, bring it back. Bring it back. I agree. Cynthia says, I'm watching an interview with the baptism on the ship that hit the bridge. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but they said they lost power. So the boat was out of control. I don't know. It was still too big, though. That thing was tall. Maybe they should have just had it docked and people just came on the ship or whatever. Maybe it shouldn't have went anywhere. Because at the end of the day, even if you're in the water, where were they going? Like, I don't know. Maybe that ship should have just stayed in one place. It should, because it was so tall. It's messed up. It's bad enough that, I hate to hear people losing their lives, having a good time. It's just a mess. Y'all be safe out there, for real. Facts Porcupine said, you need to get rid of no face, no case, all the hoodies, the masks, some storage. You're not allowed to go in. And if there was another race killing each other like that, they would stop it. Make sure you black voters let them know. That's facts, though. There's a lot of things they need. And there was one McDonald's. You are not allowed in. If you're a certain age, you can't come in without a parent. I love that. I don't care. Won't be getting chicken McNuggets on my time. These kids go on McDonald's to be like a mob of them, like 400. You be like, I'm going to cancel my order. I'm going to go do the drive-thru, baby girl. Give me, cancel number 5 and number 3 and nuggets. I'm going to go to the drive-thru. Them kids come in like a mob. You ever been to the mall and see a whole bunch of kids? Don't that make you nervous? I know it do. It makes me nervous. I'm old school. We didn't come in packs like that. We had about 6, 7 of us. But these kids like 40, 50. Like, yo, y'all meeting at the luncheon center? Where y'all meeting at? It's ridiculous. We gonna meet by the waterfall. 500 kids. And then they doing all these TikTok videos and all this silly stuff. It's just out of control. Hey, parents out there that's listening, and start watching the news, because you might see your kid up in there for the real. You thinking your kid walking home from school, and they up here hanging out at the mall Because the kids show everything. You know, the ticka-taka, the taka-tika, everything. They show us. They be on there. Hey, people with their family and their kids trying to eat peacefully in the mall. And then they act silly. They'll do something on purpose like run. And everybody will start running. So now you looking around. What's going on? I don't do the malls anymore. I just can't do it. It's just too much. And like, look at the incident that happened in the Bronx. To two boys, they ain't even fighting. Luke, 12 years old, passed the 14-year-old a gun. He shoots, hits an innocent girl that just pulled up and started talking to her friends like, hey girl, how y'all doing? Hit her in the head. She's gone. 15 years old. Innocent bystander. She just coming in like, yo, what's going on? You know, coming outside, whatever. Boom, gone. It's crazy. Bring back that patent frisk. I don't care what people say. Oh, they racial. So what? So what they racial? If you don't have a gun, you have nothing to worry about. If you don't have the gun, you have nothing to worry about. I didn't get mad when cops pulled me over. Well, yeah, I got a little mad. I got a little upset. I did. Hey, your friend. But I knew what it was. It was because of my tent. And I told myself, take these tents off. Or I tell the cop, I'm going to take these tents off. Why? Your status. Nah. No. I said, it's a headache. I said, y'all let me go and everything. That's cool. But it's a headache to be pulled over all the time. And I get it. The tents are a little too dark. If I didn't have these tents, if I didn't have what I had, I would have had like 10 tickets so by now. Let me take these things off. Took them off. But they were doing their job. They were doing their job. Because if your tents is too dark, you shouldn't have them. Only because of that incident that happened in New York many years ago with that officer. He didn't see that gun pointing at him in that dark tent, in that back seat. When he rolled that window down, they killed him. So that's why. But we got to have some rules. And like Fax Porcupine said, a lot of these stores, these young kids come in here and maybe they got to ban that stuff. Ban it. I know in Nassau County, which is Long Island, you cannot walk around. They said they trying to make it where you can't walk around with the mask on because it's covering your face. So see, if you do a crime, they pulling up the mask. You only can see the eyes or whatever. Like, you can't wear that. Certain places, they will not allow you to have that mask or any type of covering on your face. And that's what it's got to be. I don't care. It's bad out here. These kids is just, I don't know. They children of the corn. I'm there. Children of the Jason. Halloween. They vampires. They part of the Sinners movie. I don't know. These kids are different. Check on your kids. I don't think it might be your kids out there too now. Don't be my little Billy fine. He told me he go home. He go from school. He go straight home. Yeah, all right. Billy right out there with them kids doing the tickety-top. Talk to your children. Bullets fly. They don't have any names. It's serious out here. I don't know. Cynthia says, my husband's job is to clean up crime scene and pick up bodies. And it's crazy how many are killed. My people under 18. We don't go to the mall. Too many things can happen. Wow. That's deep, Cynthia. I know he'd be telling you a whole bunch of stories. Yeah, it's bad out here. These kids ain't even making it to 18. 18. What were you doing at 18? What were you doing at 15? 15 years old. They losing their lives. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. Cynthia said, what about those inmates that escaped from New Orleans? Yo, that's crazy, boy. They was like, we out. We're not locked up. They gonna let us out. We found a way. We're not locked up. They're gonna let us out. Whoa. 'Cause we found a way. They said we were sentenced, but we said no way. We kept digging and found the place. Something was open. Yeah, well, that's okay. We all went through it, and we're not coming back. Yo, they left. They got out. That was crazy. They escaped. Uh-oh, lock your doors. Lock your doors. Yeah, they got out. Some heads gonna roll. Heads gonna turn. Pockets gonna be empty. Did they catch any of them yet? What the hell? She said, I just seen the video. They had pulled me out of a hole. I'm like, bro, I was running so fast. Did they? Oh, they caught 3? How you escape from something and don't have a plan? And a lot of them go back home, mama's house, grandma's house, their girlfriend's house. They ain't got nowhere to go. They don't know where to go. They don't have no plan. Well, heads gonna roll. Anytime it's escape, somebody getting fired. I said fired. Start from the top. That's right. She says, I'm worried because I only live 5 hours away. Oh, lock your doors. Lock your doors. I remember that happened years ago. Somebody escaped and they was telling everybody in the neighborhood, lock your doors, arm yourselves, because he was a murderer and he was hiding out. They made a movie about that too. This guy broke into this woman's house and somehow she convinced him to give himself up. She was reading to him and singing and praying. And I think he gave himself up after a couple of hours or something like that. I think that was a movie, but it was based on a true story. So don't come here. Those about water on you. Where you coming from? Hey, I know that suit. Hey, wait, huh? Where you? Get out of here. Stay right there. I gotta get a award. Let me find out if there's an award first. Do. Hello? Hey, this is police department. Hey, listen, people that escape, is there a reward if you happen to see them? Yeah, it's a big amount. How much? How much you get? Well, it's about such and such and such, such and such and such. I need such and such and such right now in my life. What, you see them? Nah, I ain't say all that. Slow it down, homie. Let me see something yet. Hey, where you came from? Louisiana. The people y'all looking from Louisiana? Yeah. Oh. What? New Orleans. They from New Orleans? Yeah, what's the problem? No, I just want to know. So how you get your money? Like, if you have, do you see a little man? Slow it down, partner. You're going too fast. I'm just asking questions. Ain't like you do it that you sit there by the desk eating a donut. But I'm just saying, I see the jelly all on your lip now. If I did a Zoom, I bet you I see. I just wonder how much is it? Is $10,000 for each person? No, for the whole thing. So it's like if 5 escape, you get like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, $2,000 for each person. That's it, ma'am. Do you see any of the? No, I'm not saying. I just want to know. I'm not. Well, don't stay inside. We don't want you to get hurt. Nah, I'm not gonna go outside. I'm good. I'm good up in here. I'm good. I'm locked and loaded. But I'm just saying, $2,000. That's it. Well, right now it went up to 15. Oh, 15. So it's like 3, 6, 9. So if you see 5, it's 3,000 apiece. What is this? I just want to know. So I can't do no $3,000. Miss, can I get some water? Hold on. Stay right there. I'll get you some water. Officer, how you get paid? Like, do they do Zelle, PayPal? What they do? If you see the prisoner after we catch him, we'll discuss it. Nah, son. I heard about stuff like that before. Y'all don't play safe. Y'all ain't right. Yo, Mr. Go, get out of here. They not paying me enough for you. I'm not catching you. $3,000. I need more than that. I need more than that for that booking case number for me to catch that booking case number for me to catch that booking case number for. Let me stop. We gonna go to a commercial break and then something. What you said? I would throw my cat at someone. I have so many things I can use. Not the cat, Cynthia. Not the cat. Not the cat, because that's food for them. Some people, some people eat that. No, don't throw the cat. I ain't throwing that to my animals. I might get boiled hot water with some grits. Yeah, don't play with me. Don't come to my door. You will be better off going back to the prison. That's on the real. And on that note, we gonna take a commercial. She said she throwing the cat. That cat must be having some strong claws. I throw the cat at him. Hey, y'all, don't y'all go nowhere now. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Your best life begins with a smile. Are you smiling right now? You should be. Because a brighter smile awaits you. That's why you need to go see Joseph Lidker, DDS. at 1420 Avenue P, Brooklyn, New York, 11229. That's 1420 Avenue P, Brooklyn, New York, 11229. Hey, listen, Dr. Litka and his team focuses on the needs of each patient to provide a comfortable patient experience in a relaxing and modern environment. So if you haven't already scheduled your appointment, give them a call at 718-339-7878. That's 718-339-7878. And when you get at the front desk, let the ladies know Preezy from the Listen Up, Listen In podcast sent you. Hey, everybody, join Nate the Great and his trusty little dog, Kira, for an exciting trash truck day. Every Tuesday, the kids in the neighborhood can't wait to see Nate and Kira as they roll through town, picking up trash, recycling, and keeping the community clean. With fun lessons about teamwork, caring for the environment, and even planting flowers. This heartwarming story is perfect for young readers who love big trucks and little adventures. Trash Truck Day is the best day of the week, so join the fun and grab your copy today at TrashTruckNate.com. That's TrashTruckNate.com. Your kids are going to love it. Yo, I like this song. I heard it the other day, and I will share with y'all. Country music is cool, man.
She was staring out the window of their SUV, complaining, saying, I can't wait to turn 18. She said, I'll make my own money and I'll make my own rules. Mama put the car in park out there in front of the school, and she kissed her head and said, I was just like you. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times, so take a good look around. You may not know it now, but you're gonna miss this. Before she knows it, she's a brand new bride in her one-bedroom apartment, and her daddy stops by. He tells her it's a nice place. She says, it'll do for now. Starts talking about babies and buying a house. And Daddy shakes his head and says, baby, just slow down, 'cause you're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times, so take a good look around. You may not know it now, but you're gonna miss this. 5 years later, there's a plumber working on the water heater. Dogs barking, phones ringing. One kid's crying, one kid's screaming. And she keeps apologizing. He says, they don't bother me. I've got 2 babies of my own. One's 36, one's 23. It's hard to believe, but you're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times, so take a good look around. You may not know it now, but you're gonna miss this. You're gonna miss this. Yeah, you're gonna miss this.
song. Because it has a message, like all country songs, of course. You know, I guess he's trying to tell her, don't rush life. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna miss Preezy show if you don't wake up at 6:30, 'cause that's when it comes on. You're gonna miss this. It usually ends at 8:30, but 'cause I started late, it's gonna end a little later. You're gonna miss this. I bet you I could write a country song. I decided in 22 to do a podcast. I wasn't feeling too into myself. A lot of things had passed. And one was my mother, and I needed some therapeutic help. So I sat with my friend and then later talked to myself. And I said, I gotta pick myself up. I gotta find another way. Oh, God, can you help me today? So I got my friends together and my niece too, and we came with listen up, listening, that's what I'll do. But I'm gonna stop. Yo, don't play with me, man. I got a little bit of skills. I hope y'all don't miss this. It's a really great show. I try to make you laugh as I go. So you don't want to miss this. 6:30 to 8:30, Monday to Friday. So come and join on with me. Hey, you out there, fine fella and pretty lady. You don't want to miss this. Don't play with me, man. I got this, son. Let me stop. We just have to have fun. Let me go on social media real quick. I know I'm behind time, but I don't know. I woke up late. It wasn't working right. It was a little technical difficulty. I want y'all to hear something, please. No matter what y'all do, y'all have got to hear this. We have some really sick people in this world. It's not nasty or nothing like this, but the mentality, we live in the last days. There is no joke. Check this, what this young boy said. Listen to this. You're not going to believe this. Hold on, little Billy. Let me start over.
To go to prison. I want to go to prison. And you might call me crazy, but I think about the free D. I think about I don't have to work anymore. I think about all the good times I would have with the other inmates. I think about the free food. And why I say this is because we wouldn't have to work anymore, and being in prison would be an amazing thing. Everyone could just commit a crime and we could just all live there because, like, we don't have to work, we don't have to pay taxes, we don't have to do anything. That's why I want to go to prison. I think it'll be more peaceful, and then we all shower together, and that would be very fun. I just hope, like, if I did a crime, I'll be there for, like, my whole life because, like, being in prison would be the best thing for me. And that's all I had to say. Bye, everyone.
Did y'all hear this? This is somebody that will probably kill so many. Did you hear what he said? He says he wants to be there forever. So how would you stay in prison forever? Obviously, you have to do something really, really bad, right? Young man on the internet talking like this. So should this raise concerns to the cybersecurity that we have watching this stuff? Absolutely. I'm going to read the comments. Somebody says, the inmates are going to love you. Somebody says, I hear you, bro, and I agree. I want you to go to prison, too. Somebody said, you forgot to mention the sexual transmitted diseases, young man. Somebody says, yes, you will love the showers. Somebody says, you'll love the nightlife, especially when you go to visit. Somebody says, and this is what I wrote, instead of y'all, thinking this is a joke, you better watch him because he's ready to do something. He just says that he wants to go to prison. He don't want to do nothing anymore in life. He want to take showers. He don't have to worry about bills and nothing. They feed you, all of that. He don't want to do nothing in life. So he would have to do something that would keep him in prison forever. Should we be concerned about this? Absolutely. When people talk, you have to listen, for real. And take people serious. I'm telling you. People were making their funny jokes about the shower and stuff like that, but I'm saying, y'all making a joke about this, but this is not funny. Cause he didn't look like he was playing. I don't know. I just think people they don't take things serious. And somebody says, your parents support you in this decision, so they want you to go to prison? What's the reason? Your mom told you to clean up your room? Billy? Your mom and your dad told you had to get a job? You had to clean the yard, wash the windows, clean the dishes? So now you want to go to prison. Well, you know what? Somebody like him should take a trip to prison. Take him to Sing Sing. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna miss this nice house, and when you see the size of your room, you'll try to get out. You're gonna miss this. When you see how big those men are, and you talking about getting in the shower with baby, oh boy, he's so sore. Yo, go ahead. Let him go. Let him go. That's why they need to bring back Scared Straight. I'm going to write to the mayor. Y'all need to bring these programs back. I don't know where this young man lives at, but they need to bring it back. Take these kids up there and let them see how it is to be in prison. They think it's a joke. Take them there and then take a trip to the morgue and let them see what goes on. Because these kids, this is sick. Why would you even come up on the internet? You know, Billy, you ain't never getting a job. You can forget it. You can forget it. If they ever go to your social media, you better best believe you better erase or you're not getting a job. So you telling the boss that you would rather go to prison because he don't want to work no more. He don't want to do nothing in life anymore. Who raised this kid? This is sick. Giggle says, poor thing. Cynthia says, OMG, he is nuts. The food is nasty and the guys get screwed. He has to be, I don't know what he is. Cocoa bottles. I don't know. Cocoa for pops, pops for cocoa. I don't know what he is. He talk about it would be, I don't know. He just bugging out right now. And his parents needs to see this video because it's not funny. Because he looking for a way to stay in prison forever. Somebody said, Cynthia said he was serious and letting us know what his goal is in life. Yeah. Yeah, they do live in the 80s, yeah. And he will be the next mass murderer, and he will shoot up a place and laugh. Yep. Yep. And the cops won't kill him. They won't. Because he wants to be in prison forever. Sick world, right? Sick. Let me share this song with y'all before I go.
I feel you. That is how I know you. Go.
That's for you, Gig.
Far across the distance and spaces between us.
Remember that?
Who have come to show you gone. Near and far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart doesn't deceive.
Why they did that to the Titanic song? They born for that. Y'all fired. Anyway, I gotta get on out of here. Y'all play too much, man. But before I leave, let me say this inspiration. Let me read an inspirational quote to y'all. And let y'all go on y'all merry way, because I know y'all got things to do. Jealous people don't necessarily want what you got. They just don't want you to have it. Remember that. They don't want you to have it. Ain't that sick? They can have a whole loaf of bread and get mad just because you want a slice. I'm telling you, people are crazy today. It says, what does he? Hold up, wait a minute, let me push some stank up in it. Hold on, y'all. If your ex wants to come back, take a moment to ask why. It might not be about love. It might be about comfort, familiarity, or the failure of something new. That's not a reunion. It's a retreat. You are not someone to be chosen only when all other options fall through. You are not a backup plan, a second thought, or a safety net. You are a good woman or man of value. You deserve someone who chooses you clearly, wholeheartedly, and the first time around. Even if your heart still remembers him, don't ignore the reasons he left, and vice versa. Don't let whatever that word is cloud the truth. He walked away once. Don't give him the power to do it again. Respect yourself enough to keep moving forward. The right person will recognize your worth from the start and never let you go. For real. You're gonna miss this. Y'all gonna sing this song all day. You're gonna wish that I was here and you wanted to mess around. Well, I'm no longer here, dear. You're gonna miss this remix. Let me stop. Let's see if I can find one more. What? Hey. What? Y'all heard about that plantation that got burnt down? What? They said they tried to put out that fire and it went right back up again. Wow. You know how long that plantation was there? That plantation held slaves and all other kind of stuff on that plantation. Look it up. It's on Instagram. That's crazy, y'all. But anyway, let me get on out of here. Y'all played too much. Anybody got a fan? Hey. Hey, where them fans at? Say what? Shoot it, booty, woody. Hey. Come on, come on. Woo, woo. I got my boots on the ground. 90-degree weather. They said, where them fans? I gotta learn that dance. Anybody know how to do that dance? Forget y'all. Anyway, I gotta get on out of here. Where them fans? Anyway, live, laugh, love. Love you first, because you can't love anyone or anything unless you love yourself first. Stay healthy, stay focused, keep God first in your life, and hug and squeeze your family members and your pets, because they family too. Just a little bit tighter every day. I love you, Mommy and Daddy. I miss y'all so much. I love you, Lucky and Streets. I miss y'all too. Hey, watch your surroundings, because your surroundings, fake friends, associates, acquaintances, what's-uppers, family members, everybody is always watching you. Keep the right people in your life. You'll know who they are. What I was going to say, no drinking and driving, no driving while drinking, no texting while driving, no driving while texting. Texting. Where them fans at? Anyway, everybody out there that was on the panel, God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much for always supporting Listen Up, Listening podcast. And everybody that wasn't on the panel that's listening, I appreciate y'all. And thank you so much for always supporting Listen Up, Listening podcast. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. And be safe out there, for real, y'all. Watch yourself, okay? Be careful. All right? There's a lot of things that we have no control of, but enjoy your life. All right? Do the things that you want to do that make you smile. Because we always doing things to make other people smile. Make yourself smile, okay? Much love to you, Mr. A. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, right? Peace out. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna miss this. Remix!
That concludes this episode of Listen Up, Listen In with your host, Preezy. Hey, yo, Preezy, tell them how to keep in touch, baby.
You're gonna miss this.
Go to Instagram, Listen Up, Listen In 5687, and on Facebook, Listen Up, Listen In. You can also email me on listenuplissenin5687@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, follow me on social media. You'll be able to see all the platforms my podcast is on. Wherever you consume my podcast, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when a new episode is posted. Rate, review, and share this podcast.
Listen up, listen
You're gonna
in.
miss this.
Listen up, listen in.
You're gonna miss this. Hey, 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 hey. Si on l'entend, que lo pe que se la dita. Hey, you're gonna miss this. You're gonna miss this. Hey, 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 you're gonna miss this. Miss this, miss this, miss this, miss this. Hey, Mr. A, Giggles, and everybody else. Hey, you're gonna miss this. I gotta go. Y'all played too much. Peace out. You're gonna miss it.